Hello and welcome to another episode of Convos and Chill, Dirty Talk Sessions. Today, I'm your host Dirty, and this is my co-host and my wife. She's a Phoenix.
Hi guys, he's very excited today.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
He's like
because,
jumping ahead to the introduction before even introducing me.
Because we're gonna be meeting one of our good old friends from the Dubai scene. It's been a freaking while since I've hang out with this guy, so. What other better way to have him on the stream and talk about all the journey that he had with his bands over here. By the way, he's a guitarist of a band called Ascendant from Dubai. They're like a heavy metal, old school heavy metal band, and he has his own trance kind of like side trance project called Metal Monk. So it's gonna be a good thing to find out. And Z is in the house, is saying Ashish. Thank you very
Hi
much,
Z, how are you?
And we just want to give a quick shout out to our newest follower, Tamashisaka. Oh yeah, this dude, man, the Nugget dude. Thanks a lot, brother, for the follow. And,
oh my god, his stream was really hilarious. Check him out on Twitch. He's really hilarious.
Yeah, really hilarious.
And he has a sick mask.
He has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, let's welcome our good friend and our musician fellow from Dubai, Ashish Shetty. Ashish, how you doing, man? How's things? Welcome to the session.
Hey, thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Hey,
man,
how are
good.
you?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
All good. How it's been, man? How's things with you, and how the pandemic treated you all this time in 2020? It's been a while since we met way before pandemic. So how's things, man?
Yeah, I mean it's good, dude. I can't complain. The pandemic has been like a super interesting year for everyone, right? Like it's just a time of change, and I mean I can't complain. It's been great. Touch wood, it's good.
Touch wood.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, Ashish, we gave you a tiny introduction about you're a guitarist. You were the lead guitarist, yeah, lead and rhythm.
Yeah, I mean Ala was the other guitarist in Ascendant. We always were like both played leads and both had like harmonized leads too. So yeah, it was shared duties.
So how was the journey, man? Tell us, let's kick it back. How was your start with music? Like, how did you come to know that you're gonna pick up the guitar back in the days?
Just the foundation, like what got you into everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a random story. I was in a coffee shop sort of place in India, and there was a jukebox where you pay like some 5 rupees or something, and then you can queue up a song. And just out of pure randomness, I saw the name Iron Maiden. I remembered it from the Bill and Ted movie, and I queued up a song, and it was like 2 minutes to midnight. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, I was like, "What is this sound? This is kick-ass." So then I got the Rock in Rio DVD, and that I've played that concert so many times. Like I wore out the DVD. Okay, that's how often I played that concert, and that's when I was like, I need to become a guitarist. I need to become a musician.
Yeah.
And this was when I was like 15, 16. But so I mean, my folks weren't going to pick up a guitar for me, right? That was the most crucial time for school, right? Like,
exactly.
Like off like with the guitar request and all that. So yeah, but the minute I turned 18, I picked up the guitar. And then didn't attend college, as in the sense like I was enrolled in college, but like I spent like 10 hours a day practicing music.
Wow.
So 10 hours. So, yeah, wow, man.
That's
I'd
That's
say like
dedication.
for the first year or two, I spent like minimum 8 hours a day practicing, and just to to be able to play the songs I liked. So
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dedication. When you have that passion, it will start like that.
What age you were when you started? 10?
I started 18, pretty late.
18. Oh, okay. I mean, you started with Iron Maiden, and you picked up the guitar first thing, or you picked up other instruments first and then?
No, I went straight, picked up an electric guitar.
Wow.
And with the distortion pedal, and I'm like, I'm not wasting time on acoustic. It's not what, now I play the acoustic and it's like nice and all, but I started off with the distortion electric guitar.
Wow, the direct promotion,
Yeah, straight up, just jump.
Upgrade, exactly.
100 steps ahead. And dude, how was your introduction coming into to the Dubai music scene? How was it? Like, how did you find out that there's like metal bands and there is few bands and there's few organizers that they put gigs together?
Yeah, man, it was so all this time I was in India before coming to Dubai, and I came to Dubai in 2011. And in India, I had like a pretty successful band. It's called Blood and Iron, and we released like 2 albums when I was in India, and then one later.
Nice,
And
nice.
yeah, so when I came to Dubai, it was like from scratch. I didn't know anybody here in Dubai. There in Dubai.
Yeah.
I just randomly, went to like, I think I joined like some Facebook group or something, some metal in Dubai or something. And then I attended a show which was organized by Rudy Hanavi.
Oh,
He used to
okay.
be like the organizer back in the day. So I just like, went up to him and I told him, dude, I'm a guitarist. So if you know any bands looking for a guitarist, let me know and let them know, sort of thing. And then he introduced me to Win Sinners. And that was my
Okay.
so so I played with Win for a while, and that didn't last long. It was mostly because that was more like rock oriented, and I was more of a metal guy. So then I met like Puneet and Ala, and we started jamming, and we were more in sync, and that was our vibe, like that kind of metal.
Yeah.
So then Aram joined the band, and then like in a few months later, Yumni joined the band, and they just like rounded out the lineup. And I mean, even in like right from the first jam when we heard Yumni, Aram, Ala, all of us together, it just like fit.
Yep.
So we were like, okay, let's keep this going, and that's how Ascendant was formed.
Man, I really like their music. I mean, because he immediately, like, I asked him like, what genre are they, and he's like, it's your shit. I'm like, okay. so because I listened to the whole album, my favorite is Fog of War. I don't know why, I just like the whole, I don't know, it kind of feels like when you're listening to it, it feels like very theatrical, from like low to it goes into a whole environment of like, chanting, and then there is
their vocalist Yumni.
Oh my god. And don't even talk about the breakdowns, because there's like, the biggest thing they do is they tease you with like few seconds of epic breakdown, and you're like, no, I want more of this, like it finishes within a few seconds. I'm like, why must you torture me? And dude, the solos.
Yeah, so
just chef's kiss,
off stream.
Glorious.
We're blushing. I'm blushing at least.
Off stream, Ashish told us that it was his duty and Allah's duty, so they used to harmonize and like take parts of playing leads and stuff. And dude, they were crazy. I've seen them live.
Dude, there are some solos. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
What I'm waiting for. Like, I'm waiting for a nice road trip where actually I can blast the whole album the whole way. Like maybe Fujairah or Russell Khema somewhere. So I'm just gonna make him hate me then, because he's into like garbage mumble rap. So when I play this, he's like, enough Nazi, too much dirgin. That's what he calls it.
Bandalet is in the house. What's up, Bandalet? Thank you very much for joining us. By the way, all the
Bandalet,
overlays
how
you
are
guys
you?
see, all this dirty talk, that design is all made by Bandalet. Give him a shout out and tell him you come down from Combos and Chill and say hi. He's a chill dude. But Ashish, back to you, man. Tell us what happened, man. You suddenly transformed from a metal guitarist into doing electronic music.
I really want to know how this metamorphosis.
How it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's I was like a full-on metal elitist, right? Like, as in, like, it's not metal, dead to all, or dead to all except metal, sort of thing. Like,
shit.
But dude, like, I think a few years ago, did some things in Goa maybe, which just like opened my mind a little bit, and it is. It was just like. And it was great, dude. It was awesome. I mean, it's just like it broadens up your palette, right? Like I'm still a metal guitarist. It's just that I'm trying to fuse the metal sound now with like electronic, and I honestly think the cutting edge of music is now there, because they're doing shit which no other genre of music is kind of doing. It's innovative, so I'm trying to like just get like a fresh sound. I mean, there's no point like playing a song which sounds like it came from the 80s or it came from the 90s or whatever, right? You might as well make something new. So I figure I'm just going to go have fun and just, I don't care what it sounds like. I'm just going to like, try something new. So
I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I didn't get a chance yet to listen to Metal Monk as of yet, because, I was just like blown away by the album by Ascendant. But for sure, I'll try to give it a listen, like at least once give it a listen. Listen. Sorry, my bad.
But what was the initial, like, the drive behind it. I know, okay, the whole Goa trip and everything, but what was it like? Was it the sound engineering side of it that it got you into it, that you can, like, play around with different elements, and or it was just that you just wanted to start something new out of, like, just completely new out of your comfort zone, and that's why you started Metal Monk?
Yeah, it's honestly a bit of both, because I've always been involved in sound production. Like at a not as, I'm at a pretty high level now, I would say, compared to what I was before. Obviously, it's a it's a journey and it's an evolution. But I've always been into that sound engineering aspect of it, because I record most of my demos myself and that sort of thing. So I realized, like, when I heard that kind of music, psychedelic trance music, and like that sort of techno, and that they're really doing amazing things with the production. So as like someone who's interested in sound production, that like really appealed to me. So, and then the second half of it was like more about what you're saying, right? It's like about doing something like so radically different from what I've done before. But it's because I enjoy that sort of music too now. So like 6 years ago I would have probably slapped someone who said that, but here I am. So
why does this happen? Like, I've noticed a lot of these guys who are into, like, deep into metal, and then they suddenly just evolve into different genres, and either they make different kind of music. Like, I've noticed that a lot of, including you, like, you had a whole black metal phase, and but like, like, everyone has that kind of elitist phase, and then they just, like, I don't know, melt into different genres. It's
the thing is, like, Ashish, I'm finding it hard to explain to this woman that your taste in music either grows with you, or it change, during the time you're growing up, because you like to listen to different things when you grow up. I've never met anyone that they're like, no, I want to listen to death metal, like, they're not that elitist. Like, come on, coming from Ashish, and he actually stands on that whole point of being a super metalhead.
Yeah, I mean...
But he also branched out to this thing. So what I'm trying to make her understand that, for example, she gives me shit about mumble rap, but I tell her, listen, always. I don't care about what the guy is saying. I like the production behind it. Like, the production, sometimes the production really catch you off guard. It's like, how the hell they did this? So...
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it, it's like almost like cuisines, right? Like, you grew up with like one sort of food and you love it. But when you open your palate up to like different types of food, it doesn't mean you love the first thing any less. It just means you like more things like now, right? Like, and it's an evolution. And I think you'll keep evolving, and it's healthy to keep evolving. The elitism is, looking back at it, like, it's pretty fucking stupid, right? Like, I mean, you can't say like it's like saying one language is the best. It's a pretty freaking stupid thing to say. Like, and I was stupid to say it, so...
So how you do your things? Is it just like, with VSTs, or you have like a MIDI keyboard, or like a proper
I got like a MIDI keyboard. I got like a launch pad as well, which you can play like percussion and elements on it, and you can control VST effects. Like, it's pretty cool, man. Like, I mean, it's the thing with like metal music is, like, once the sound is set, it's pretty static, unless you're using like a phaser or a flanger or something like that. But in psychedelic trance, like, things are always moving, right? Like, even though an element is playing, the sound is evolving, and it changes across time. So it's pretty interesting, because you're not just playing, but you're also controlling the sound at the same time. So so I use that, but it's mostly VSTs, and it's I mean, now even like guitar tones, like the kind of guitar tones you can get off VST is incredible, man. It's like it's as good as anything coming out of a great processor or a pedal.
Wow. Nice. So, like, how is the process of production of music, especially like, like how you lay your track down? Like, some people start with percussion, some people start with like the rhythm, some people start with writing lyrics. So, like, comparing to what you were doing with Ascendant and comparing to now with Metal Monk, like, what differences do you see?
It's because Ascendant was like, a band project, right? It's like 5 guys, and all of us had inputs, and we were like super, I really miss that about Ascendant, because we were like super detailed about the songs. Like, we heard the song, we pay attention to like every second of it. We're like, oh, I think it'll be great if you throw in like a slight drum fill here, or it'll be great if you throw in like a slight, like, slide harmony, something
it shows,
like that.
Actually. It shows.
It's a lot of attention to detail on that album, and like, Yumni, he took like a lot of attention for like the production of this album. He sat with the sound engineer and like really hammered it out. Like, it was great. Metal Monk though is like it's a solo project. I'm doing this here because like I'm in Vancouver. I had like time, and I'm like, okay, I want to try something new. I want to try something different. So the way I lay it out is like, I usually try to get the entire structure of the song laid out first, as in like just like a drum track. So I go like, okay, this section is going to be 16 bars. This section is going to be 32 bars. That sort of thing.
All right.
Lay that out and then fill in the pieces, then color it in basically. Because I've noticed if I like try to build a song like from scratch and like keep it open ended, I have a hard time finishing the song because it's just like I'd rather like be like, okay, this is the full song. Now I'm going to paint within the boxes, sort of thing. So
I mean, that gives you the basic structure to begin with. Yeah.
I mean, because sometimes we ask the artists how they write, and that how that creative block comes in. And as he said, I think when you keep it an open ending, you will never be satisfied with the track.
You will keep tinkering with it every now and then.
Yeah, and that's a huge problem for me at least. I used to like spend like hundreds of hours on like some tracks, and like the software I use actually shows you how long this project has been open, so you can actually track how long you spend on a project.
That's nice.
And some songs are like way more than they should be. It's just because you keep tinkering, you keep reaching, changing shit, and at some point you just gotta be like, okay, you know what, it's enough. It's just put it out.
Yeah, that's the sorry, that's the struggle when it comes. I mean, I was finding it hard writing with other people, as in like being in bands that everyone wants to write, so that would actually make it harder, but I'm sure you have it easier. Do you have another question for him, or you want me to ask him?
Well, I just wanted to ask, I had my questions lined up. Like, I wanted to ask which artist he laid the foundation. He already said in the introduction that it was Iron Maiden. Was there any other?
Is it only Iron Maiden?
Or was there any other?
No.
Like,
there are a whole bunch of bands. In metal, I would say like, I'm huge on like 80s heavy metal, like the classic stuff. Iron Maiden, Judas Priest.
Oh,
Dio.
Judas Priest is nice.
And I like thrash too. Like I like Creator, Megadeth, Metallica, all these guys, Overkill. But right now, I think when it comes to modern metal, I'm like a lot pickier, I guess. I like stuff like Evergrey, Primal Fear, and these sort of guys. Like, I think it's cool, man. Like they've made like it's accessible, it's still catchy, it's not going to turn people off, and but it's heavy and it's like cool that way. So I'm veering in that melodic but heavy direction.
I mean that's the thing. I've seen you always around like you're fond of the whole melodic harmonizing lead and these things like that, as you said, the 80s sound.
I mean it's very it's very prominent when you listen to the music as well. I mean, I have yet to listen to Metal Monk stuff, so
no, Metal Monk is completely different.
Other than that, like even I'm saying, like you can probably find hints of
the thing is like that's what the question.
But the influence of 80s is massive. Like you can see it clearly.
Ashish, I wanted to ask you how you incorporate the whole metal element into the whole Metal Monk project. Isn't it? I know bands they are like, for example, Infected Mushroom is one of them. That they started as a band.
Mushroom.
You don't
what
know
a
them?
Band name. No, I don't know.
They're an Israeli band. They started as a
treat.
band. They started as a band, but now they're like electronic psych trance.
Right. I mean, see that again. Like I said, my genres are heavier. Like
she listens to all like guttural shit. Like
it has to be. If it's not, I won't like it.
We always fight on the music.
Infected Mushroom is heavy. I mean, they got like some songs which are like full on like metal. Like check them out. You're in for a treat if you haven't.
They're very good. They're very good. So like for example, Infected Mushroom, I've heard how they incorporate the metal element, but it's like very like electronic guitars, which I think they played with keyboards and like pads and stuff. But for you, what was the thing that how was it? How did you feel to put this riffs inside Metal Monk?
That
man. I mean, like
inside. Sorry, my bad.
In the Metal Monk.
I mean. What I realized, like, when I listen to psytrance, at home or whatever, like, it's just there, and, here in Canada, it's like everything's legal. So you can just like boom one and like listen to psytrance. What I do is I just jam like on the side with the guitar. And because psytrance for the most part is also a high energy form of music, like it is quite banging. You can really like belt out like some killer riffs, do that sort of thing. And sometimes like, when it gives you that space and it's just like a bass line going and it's like fast, you can actually come up with like some pretty cool shit. So I was like, this sound actually works. Like you can actually put like a metal guitar over like a psytrance bass. Like I'm talking about a psytrance kick and a bass line. and like with some elements here and there, and it works. So I was like, okay, let me try doing that, and yeah, that's pretty much how it turned out. Because anyway, I'm anyway throwing in metal riffs, so it's just like what's changing is the bass, right? Here it's like an electronic bass line with an electronic drum kit.
So, like another question regarding Metal Monk, because the name is very nice. Like I love this whole monk type of thing, and you added the metal.
Yeah, like somehow I picture him like sitting in the mountains with like an orange, like a robe, and just like, like he's just sitting
sound,
meditating, and there's just speakers behind him blasting metal. That's what I picture.
A new idea for your video, man.
That's kind of what I envisioned the album art to be like.
Shit, see?
Nice.
That's nice.
So how? Okay, tell us. Yeah. Go ahead. Carry on.
No. I was just saying, like, it's funny because like I don't know if you've seen the logo, and my friend Ala, who was the other guitarist in Ascendant, he designed that logo. It's a really cool logo of like this thing. So it was exactly that. I was actually thinking like Metal Monk is like, it kind of gives you that thing that someone's reaching that level of Zen, but it's actually like high intensity metal and like that sort of music coming out all around, right? So.
It's so fucking cool.
So what is the origins of the name? Like how you came up with
I would like to know how.
I know the metal part, but the monk.
Yeah, the monk is actually the psychedelic trance bit of it. Like, so I was like, it's a bit of that, because there's if you ever heard psychedelic trance, you'll know there's a lot of it, which is like, it's got like almost Indian classical elements, because a lot of these guys end up in like Goa and like these sort of things. So so I was like. In those kind of states, you're like pretty meditative. At least I am. So it's a combination of both. I mean, I had like some 5-6 other names, and I kind of did like an informal survey with my friends, and even I was veering towards Metal Monk. It just like had a ring to it, so I just was like, yeah, let's.
Okay, what was the other ones? Now I'm intrigued.
I had.
Good question.
They were pretty bad.
It won't be worse than my band name, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
it's cool.
I think I tried some like Sinfinity. Like infinity with an S in front of it.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I think Electric Symphony was one. That was like, I tried to get that, but I was like, Electric Symphony might throw people off. It's not really the kind of sound that's happening here. So yeah, I had a few others, but I don't even remember. That's how forgettable they were.
So it's good, man. I mean, you even shaved your head to look like a monk. So.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
Go with the persona.
Because I remember he had like, till like
long hair.
Till here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, then
suddenly, and Dubai had
I remember seeing I remember seeing his picture on the page of Ascendant. So I know that, but like
he had it till here. Then like suddenly. What happened?
Dubai water happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, like in man, in like 1 year it was just like hitting the hairline, and I'm like, I can't handle this anymore. So I just like preemptively just like went all out on it, like, because I had like at one point I had like long hair, dude, full on, like, I mean, till like till here sort of thing. But then those days are long gone. So
so what else, man? Like,
but where else can we find, like, is Metal Monk only on Instagram, or like have you released it somewhere else on
YouTube?
On YouTube as well?
it's on YouTube, Spotify.
Nice.
So I mean, I've only had Spotify as well.
Nice.
I only have like 3 songs out. I'm releasing another one like in a couple of weeks, so that's going to be 4. Yeah, and I'm focusing now on like, I don't care about putting out an album. I just rather do singles, music videos, because that's what reaches people nowadays. Nobody's like, very few people sit down and listen to a full album. Those days are like,
well, unless they're idiots like me who actually like sit down and listen to an hour and a half album. Like I legit do.
Thank God, like, there are people who do that, and like, I'm one of them. But like, I think the average person, the average Joe, doesn't do that, doesn't have that kind of time, and they probably just queue up like a music video on YouTube, and that's about it, right? So my focus is there, just putting out singles, putting out music videos. So
I mean, I feel that trend has become more and more prominent with post-COVID. Like, a lot of artists have been doing that. Like, I have gotten the opinion of so many other artists that we've got on the streams till now, and they've all said that they just prefer doing singles. Like, no one is like releasing albums anymore, and that's like, for people like us, like, who are into like that old genre of like cassettes and CDs, like, I feel sad. Like, it feels like a very like obsolete era now. It's just
it's crazy. I mean, like,
Yeah, like you remember, like you have a collection, so you know what it's like to, oh my god, that artist, like, you know, owning a CD or owning a shirt or like, you know, like an album.
Dude, you won't believe it. Like I think a couple of months ago we went to Virgin.
Yeah.
And they had no CDs. Like literally no CDs.
Like
really?
only
no CDs.
Only like one or two metal artists.
Yep.
That's
just
it.
few, and they were like the leftovers. So.
Yeah. And it was like really sad for me to see. Like I'm used to like entering a Virgin Mega Store or like any other kind of stores, even in India. Like I was used to seeing like a lot of cassettes and CDs and stuff. Like, you know, like I mean, granted, it's a new era and it's a new decade. Like, you know, people are more into like, you know, just going to Spotify and the digital platforms.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's just sad.
Yeah, exactly.
You
know? So.
But I wanted to ask, like, are there any like artist or a band that you would like to create music with?
I was about to ask him that thing, but in a different way.
How are you gonna ask it? Ask a question.
No. I can ask him second because mine is a bit different.
Okay.
So, what other artists do you think you see yourself? Okay, wait, Metal Monk or Ascendant? Which one?
Both.
Okay, for both projects, who do you see that you guys would like to, collaborate with?
Collaborate with? Yeah, excuse me. That's a good question. You know, we had I'm sure you know this. Like on the Ascendant album, we actually collaborated with Lindsay Schoolcraft, who was the female vocalist in Cradle of Filth. And she sang on the song Morning Light. And
it is a beautiful.
There was that other song.
Her voice is so good.
Yeah, it's amazing. And on A Thousand Echoes, Land of a Thousand Echoes, which was like kind of gave the name of the album itself.
Yeah.
We had like two brothers who played the solo there, who actually survived that boat crossing into Europe.
Oh my god.
And the song's about that.
Oh so, my god, now I get it. Because like it's almost like even Land of the Thousand Echoes, it has such a almost like a chanting, then like a story, and then the whole it's amazing. Like if you listen, it really makes you think, and it makes you feel like literally like as if humanity is at the brink, you know? Like it makes you question your existence.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, this is heavy while I'm at work, like trying to process. I'm like, oh my god, my heart. You know?
Yeah, I mean, carry on.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
I love hearing about how the songs make people feel. So,
but
yeah, I mean, it's a very haunting song, right?
Yeah,
like
it is.
A deep song.
Yeah.
Now, because even their vocalist had a kind of he had a hard time getting here and going some other places. So I don't want to get into details.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were in the midst of the war and shit like this, and so. It's crazy.
I mean, when I listened to that, I was like, shit. Like, you know, it's one of those songs that will always, like, whenever I listen to it, it will always, like, take me to that space of, you know, like, what the fuck are we doing on this earth? You know, like, what is happening?
And you know, 3/5 of the band are from Syria, right? Like they've lived there for like a significant amount of time and then come here. And like Allah was here for like quite a while before, but Aram and Yumni came because of all the troubles there. So you know, it's like very fresh to these guys. So obviously, like even the songs reflect that because that's what was happening in our lives at that time. So.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly shows in all the writing. I mean, whoever is written as well, like amazing, just amazing. It's like almost like an orchestral kind of feel when you get, you know, with sometimes there's just normal speech, sometimes it's just chanting, sometimes it's just like, you know, beautiful oriental form of vocals, and it's just like the environment that is created. It's just, oh man, I can go on and go on. Like I just listened to it today, so you know it's fresh for me. It's gonna be on repeat, and I'm gonna make him sick of it.
We're gonna be listening to a couple of this. I mean, we're gonna be listening to a song from Ascendant, and we're gonna be listening to a couple of songs of metal.
By the way, he was stuck on the question. He was answering me, and I interrupted him, so he didn't get to finish it. Sorry, Ashish.
No, I mean, like, you know, not at all. Like, you know, I love these squirrel moments, and we just talk about songs. But yeah, I mean, to collaborate with, like, you know, I'm very open with that sort of thing. Like, I would love to like collaborate with like folks, and you know, even for Metal Monk, I got like for one of the tracks, I got like one of my friends from India to like sing a small part, and I just remixed it and put that through the song. And
Yeah.
I'm, it's about me, and it's about having fun with the friends that I have. So I'm open to collaborating with almost anyone if they're interested. So
Oh, that's
Wow,
great. That's great.
that's
So this
awesome.
is an open invitation.
Yeah, but do you have anyone
It's
on
an
the
open
bucket
invitation.
list? You're like, you know what? If this was supposed to happen, it'll be epic. Like, in that way.
So this is a wish list sort of question.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Welcome to
Okay.
Combos and Chill.
Yeah, man. Dude. I think the chat. Someone said Halford. Sure, I'll take Halford too. Yeah, I'd say like Bruce Dickinson,
Whoop.
Halford, and
Viper,
yeah,
is
we
that
had the-
is Viper Puneet?
yes, Viper's Puneet.
Hey Puneet, what's up, man? You're lurking.
Hey,
You're
how
not
are
saying
you?
who's in the chat. Bullet, what's up, man? All
Hi,
Gucci, man. Bullet, thanks a lot for joining us in, man.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Let us know how you guys.
Puneet is the
how
basis
was
of
your-
Ascendant.
All right.
Yeah, Viper, that guy. So he knows
Okay.
Ashish inside out.
All right.
Well,
So-
Damn.
cheers, guys. I'm just
cheers,
gonna pop
man.
this open
Cheers.
and
Yeah, go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. We gotta join you in with
Yep.
a sip of the halal
Water,
one.
because we're burning in Satan's butthole.
He was in Satan's butthole, but
It's
he survived.
10:30 a.m. here, but
Yeah.
I think it's beer o'clock too. So.
Yeah, it's all good. So Rob Halford is one of them. We can say.
Yeah, I mean, this is like pure wish list stuff, right? These
Yeah.
are my gods, man. Like Halford, Bruce Dickinson. But yeah, I think like even like we played with Tim Owens, right, in Dubai, and like I
Yeah,
would
the
love to
Reaper,
have
yeah.
him, like, because he's got like that extremely high streak, but he's
Yep.
also got that guttural
Yeah.
heaviness going for him when he wants to. So he's like a phenomenal, very versatile guitar vocalist. So yeah, man, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. So Viper is saying yes. How you're Ahmed? I'm fine, brother. Really good to see you guys here as well. And Bullet is asking you, Ashish, what beer is that? And Leslie is in the house.
It's,
What's up?
It's
Hi,
a road
Leslie.
truck classic lager.
Oh, is that some Canadian
Cheap
shit?
lager. Yeah, it's a Canadian one, and they have like a killer food joint too. So
Nice,
enjoy the
nice,
beer.
nice, nice.
So you're into craft beers, basically.
I'm into beers. Correction, I'm into alcohol, so I'll anything.
I love that it took him a second. He's like, you know what? Let me edit this.
Yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, I love beers the best. So and Vancouver is like great for craft beers. There's like you can't like throw a stone without hitting like a craft brewery here.
Oh,
So
nice.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
yeah, and they try like what I really like. They try a lot of like experimental shit. They try like fruit flavored beers. They try like so many different things, and it's great, man. Like it's pretty
As
cool
in,
if
like,
you like beer.
we're talking ciders or beer, fruit
No,
flavor.
beer.
Wow.
Beer.
Okay, I would try that,
Yeah.
but I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you are on
Well,
the
they have
path of
sours.
recovery. So, one day you can completely recover and you can have a...
No alcohol. I am not touching that garbage again. Sorry.
Well, this is not alcohol. Like, you're
Yeah,
not
beer
gonna
is
get
actually
like
not that bad.
shit-faced.
Yeah,
So
beer is not
you
that
can just
bad.
chill and relax and,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
go Haiwan, like
Yeah,
just
Haiwan for our
like
viewers,
insan,
it
like
means-
be like as a human being, like
Yeah.
just taste it, like yeah.
Bullet is saying, "Welcome to the alcoholic boat, my friend." Bullet is another drinker.
Oh my god.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Is it Bullet from the Bourbon Bullet?
I don't know, Bullet.
No.
Are you bourbon or like? I know he's. Wait.
Well,
he was drinking bullfrog that day.
Yeah, I think he's in. I think he likes vodka. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. Viper, thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you very much. It means
Oh
the
my
world to
God.
us,
Thank
man.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. And the screen is going crazy with Mr. Majid and Woot Woots, man. These are the emotes.
I love it.
Yeah, man. So, Ashish, I wanted to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Would you bring that whole Indian instrument or Indian music type of vibe into Metal Monk? Or it's already existing?
That's a good question.
That's
Like-
it's really interesting you ask because the song I'm going to release in 2 weeks actually has a sitar part in it, and it's
Nice,
and it's
nice.
Oh,
yeah. So,
nice.
yeah,
I'm
it's the first
so-
time I'm trying that. So
I'm already curious how is this gonna sound because like metal with sitar is such a unique combination, because sometimes I see sitar players, especially Zakir Hussain's daughter, and like sometimes I just listen to I like that sound with something with heavy riffs or like a crazy hook. I'm so excited for this.
I
now.
love this whole combination of like, bringing different vibes of different music, and once you can incorporate it with the metal music, that's when the beauty happens.
Exactly.
It's awesome. But again, so you have a sitar part.
Yeah.
Other than that, any
like tabla shit or something for the beat?
It's literally just like one. It uses a kind of an Indian scale, so when you hear it, you know it's distinctly Indian, and it's over like a very fast like a psytrance part basically. So you hear like the sitar thing, and then there's like a background guitar going on. So yeah, it's it's the first time I've tried something like that in my music. Though I'm from India and like I know all the scales and all that, but it's cool, man. Like I think I'll be using some more. I haven't tried percussion yet. Tablas and all that, but
nice.
something to keep, there's something for the next song, I guess.
I know.
Like, I can only say that all the old school Dubai crew is here now. Bam, thank you very much for the follow. Bam is another...
Bam. I don't know Bam yet.
Yeah, Bam is another great guitarist from Dubai. I mean, he was from Al Ain. They had a band in Al Ain. So,
what was the band name?
They were called Apera.
Okay, I need to write this down because I have goldfish memory. So
Bam, what's up, man? It's been a while, brother. Thank you very much for coming down, and thank you very much for the follow. It means the world to us. And by the way, Bullet is saying, I love bourbon too. I'm a whiskey and a beer person.
Ditto.
I mean, same.
Bam, man. It's been a while since I've seen Bam. I think the last time I've seen Bam was 2018. He's
Have you seen everyone in 2018 last? Like, was it like...
Guess what? This is the last time I saw Basim.
Yeah, Bam's name is Basim.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
last evening.
Sorry, I'm confused because I know and he introduces me to people with all the nicknames. So like when he uses the real names, I'm like, okay, who's this?
Bam is saying, good to see you all drinking chai here. You're still missing the chai from Sharjah, yeah?
I mean, that is something I would join him for, especially Zafran chai or something.
With the Dubai musicians, it's so deep-rooted when it comes to chai. And those things, they were like, oh man, we still miss it,
Aww. I mean, if you guys ever happen to come here to Dubai, I mean, I would love to make you a pot.
For sure.
Karak.
Karak, he's saying Karak all the way, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm on board this train.
Oh man, dude, Ashish, again, man.
Funny story about this. Like, I went to Ala's place yesterday. He's in Vancouver too, right? So Ala moved to Vancouver, and lo and behold, Basim's there too. So I met Basim yesterday.
Oh, no way!
A pleasant surprise. Yeah, Basim's in Vancouver too. So
that is so cool.
Yeah, I remember you guys met. Was it last year?
I love that when you don't plan and then shit happens.
Yeah, exactly. I think you guys met, and I was like, I commented on your IG post. I think it was yours or Bam. I was like, yeah, finally you guys met. Like,
yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. And Bandalet is saying Zafrani Chai.
Oh, yeah.
You know me is in the house. What's up? You know me.
Hi, you know me.
He's saying was waiting for a long time. Masala Chai is also a good choice.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Dude, I love masala chai in winter. Like, I want to freeze my balls off and then just like sit with a, cozy hoodie and just like,
By the way, you know me. Thank you very much for joining us for this session. This is our good friend and a guitarist from Dubai. He's a musician fellow as well. He is from a band called Ascendant, and he has his own project that is a side trance called Metal Monk.
Yep.
And his name is Ashish.
Which I'm excited to check out and waiting for the new track too.
Yep. Yeah. So Ashish, why you don't give another tiny kind of introduction about Metal Monk for the new guys that joined us in the chat?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. So, I was in Ascendant in Dubai, and then I moved to Vancouver about 3 years ago. And I wanted to do something different. I've been playing in metal bands the entire time, and I probably will, rejoin a metal band at some point, I guess. But yeah, I just, as a solo project, I work on music production as well. So I wanted to do something that fused high intensity, fast paced psychedelic trance music with like heavy metal and metal guitars. So, I have a lot of fun with like the electronic elements in it, but then like there's usually like a riff or a guitar solo or like something like that happening. So yeah, I'm just having fun with it, and I'm calling like some friends over for like one song, and they just like add like a small thing, and it's just something I do now for fun, like on the side. So yeah.
So what else, man? How was the journey when you were playing gigs? For example, you said you guys opened for Ripper, yeah? In Dubai.
Yeah. Not open. We played as his band because he came only as a vocalist.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I missed that gig. I missed that gig. I remember
so lucky we
Nicotine.
got to see like I got introduced to Middle East metal, like a whole Middle East metal, when I like 2019 or pre-COVID. That's the time when I got to know exactly, before meeting him. And dude, like he tells me about all these epic gigs and like all bands and everything, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Burning my ass here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there used to be a place called the Music Room, which I think was like the kind of, the mecca of like the live music scene.
And the funny scene is that I live like 10 minutes.
Download festival.
I live like 10 minutes from there, and I never knew it was happening.
Yeah, she was living in the same
Shitty
area,
life.
and she didn't know that there was gigs happening. It's
Right.
just crazy.
So, yeah, I mean, like, I think it, luckily, I think I left like a year after it closed or something, but I know that year it was just dead. Like, nothing was happening in the scene. And but yeah, before that, it was like great, man. Like, because, almost like every second weekend was like a show in the Music Room. And, you go to like 6 shows, you pretty much know like half the crowd there. Like, it's like, it's a nice scene. It's a good scene. People are, it's a good crowd. Like, I enjoyed it. So, yeah, it was fun, and a lot of great shows happened in the Music Room, but not just the Music Room. A lot of great shows happened in Dubai as well.
And You Know Me is saying I also know a little bit of guitar. You never told us You Know Me that. By the way, his nickname is You Know Me. So
I still don't know his like real name. I mean, like it's so hard to say You Know Me, and then
it's like You Know Me, You Know Me. So tell us what type of music you've been playing. You Know Me.
By the way, Ashish, I wanted to ask you, like, while you performed all these gigs, did you have any like weird or funny incidents, like with the band or with the crowd or something that like always like has like
Oh my God. So
like
many.
etched in your brain?
Really, man.
So many stories.
Please do tell.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so the one which I always remember is we were playing in the Dubai Rock Fest, okay, though, and this was like I think in 2017 or 2016, and so before we get on, before like the first song was usually Doomsday Machine, which is our opener. We have like an intro piece which plays, okay.
Yeah.
And
in Doomsday Machine is the first song on this album.
Yeah. So, and it's been like the opener for our set list since we started the band almost. So, we have like an intro which plays, and then we like, kick in with the guitars and all that. And that intro we played off a phone or a pen drive or something. So on that day, we had it on Aram's phone, who's our drummer.
Okay.
And so we're all on stage, we're all waiting for it to start. And then like, the intro starts. Yeah. And suddenly someone calls Aram. So you start hearing that ringtone over the PA system.
Oh,
and
God.
that like cuts off. So it cuts off like the whole intro thing, and it's got like a massive like orchestral epic thing going, and then suddenly it stops, and then you hear that.
Wow, Nokia.
Even the epic ringtone.
Yeah, dude, it was incredible.
God.
And then so then the dude stopped calling, and then started messaging. So for the remaining 1 minute of the intro, you hear the ting, and then the music goes back up and down.
Oh no!
Oh man.
And that show was another funny thing happened was in the middle of our set. The organizer's like, okay, guys, it's a prayer time now, so we need to keep quiet for like 5 minutes. So in the middle of the metal show, we just had to stop. Everyone had to just like wait for like 5 minutes, which is like so, just like everyone's like, they're playing, and then suddenly you're like, okay, 5 minutes of silence, and then then we go back. So it is, man. It like that was like a pretty funny incident. We had a few more. There's a lot, but that was, I would say, the funniest
this is the
incident.
good one. And Viper is saying Aram also helped us with practicing stage presence.
Oh.
And
So he's behind the drums, right?
Yeah.
So he's holding my guitar, and he's telling Ala, dude, you gotta move like this, and then he's showing his like moves with the guitar, and like we recorded that. It's one of those funny things.
Oh,
You had to be there.
Nice. This is always when you're in a band. There's those behind
I hope
the
that there are
scene
still,
things.
I hope there are still behind the scenes like videos still that they got.
Do you guys have it on the YouTube or IG page?
Actually, I think we do actually have like a bunch of like all the videos that we all took from like our different phones. Aram actually put it together as a video compilation.
Oh,
Nice,
that's
And
nice.
he actually played it to us when the album was released, like as a gift to the rest of the band. Also, we didn't know it was happening.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was
Aram
really-
is a cool dude, man. He's a great drummer. He's
He's
jazz
here, you
oriented.
said, yeah?
He's here.
I would love to
He's
meet
a
him
very
someday.
jazz oriented Ashish, yeah?
He's super versatile, man. He's a metal guy at his heart, right? He's a
Yeah.
metal drummer, but he's so versatile and he's so good at what he does. He can play jazz, he can play blues, he can play
I mean,
whatever.
that's what
So,
I've noticed. Like again, the cycle repeats with what I said before. Like all metal does just evolve into like the different styles, and even like Ritesh, like you remember you were
Yeah.
telling me about him. Like he was into like Meshuggah, and then
Yeah.
he like plays jazz now.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird the evolution
Yeah,
that
the
happens.
evolution, yeah, it's just like people like getting, as I told you, like, you know, learning and, you know, gravitating towards other things. And you know me saying I love playing blues, jazz, soul beat and stuff, lead guitars, and I love singing. Actually, music is totally my core. And Dominant 69 is in the house. What's up,
Hey,
brother?
Dominant
Thank you very much for joining us.
What's up?
And you know me saying I miss my band days too.
Oh, I
man.
mean, I can imagine,
Yeah.
because even you, like, you've got like
Yeah.
all those memories and stuff. Like once you're in it, like once you leave that life, you're like, shit, I miss those days.
Yeah.
And, you know, goofing around with the guys.
How was the jams, man? Like the first jam ever you guys had with Ascendant. Like how was that electrifying feeling that everything is falling into place and everyone is on the same page? Because I know that everyone in the band liked that type of music, you know.
yeah, and you know, it's yeah, dude. Like when you're in a band and you got like when you're all like connecting on the same wavelength sort of thing, and it's not like everyone has the exact same taste in music, right? We're actually very different, but we have like a common ground in like we all enjoy heavy metal.
Right.
So like we were like, you know, yeah, Yumni's got his own, like, you know, he's got like his progressive bent of mind. He does like that oriental stuff with his voice, and he's incredible. And Aram's got like proggy influences like Dream Theater and all that, and you know, each one's got his own thing. So when you come together and you're able to like, you know, and I think it was like at a level where like everyone was at like a good level of musicianship, right? Like, so you can actually sit and be like, okay, let's try this, let's try that, and you start having fun. And you know, in the studio, like I'm hearing Yumni record, and I'm just like, dude, it'll be so cool if you can hit like a fifth harmony below. And he knows
Yumni.
exactly how to do that. And that blew my mind, right? Like, so, and like, you know, Ala's like incredible leads, man. Like, such memorable leads, right? You hear a solo of his and you're like, damn. Like,
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
Like if I play the whole album for you, you'll be like, damn, this is like how does that person has that much like even the power in his hand to go that fast?
I will tell you why Ascendant really worked, and like they had that magic like wow factor, because Allah, again, I know him since 2007. He also been in a lot of in and out bands, like, you know, I'm sure he was looking for that Ascendant sound.
Yeah.
So because, you know, he's from that era of that type of music, and you know, like, you know, this is the stuff that they dig. So for me, seeing this formation, it was really like, dude, he's saying Yumni, dude, this guy, he sings falsetto. It's like, you know, it's his breakfast. Like the guy was so good, and he had a multiprocessor for his vocals, which was working more wonders on his vocal. And seriously, until now, he is in the top 5 vocalists, in my opinion, in Dubai.
Like that's why I said before, like that oriental feel that was giving everything that like
because he sings Arabic as well.
yeah, exactly, like, you know, like that feel. That's why I told before when we were talking to Ashish. So like that whole feel that comes out of that vocals, it's just
even you know me saying, and I must say, Middle Eastern scale is totally magic.
Yes.
I mean, Ashish, what is your type? Like, do you like to play with the Oriental scale, or you're like much more of like shred guy?
Yeah, I mean,
shred guy.
yeah, no, I'm a shred guy, but the thing is, like, I like throwing in like a different scale, like right in the middle, just to, like, shake things up. And I jam like on the, you know, on the Middle Eastern scale, like the Indian scale. I even like there's a Chinese scale too, which is like pretty cool. You can just like throw it in there, like, so. Yeah, man. I mean, like, you know, I think anything that adds flavor just like makes music richer. So yeah, and you know, to answer that question, like when you're jamming with guys and like everyone's a little mature, right? Like, this is not our first band, and it's like pretty much like a first relationship with you. You know, that's usually a mess, and you become more mature and you become more cool-headed and you become you know, and that's what I loved about Ascendant, was like everyone was like chill, everyone was mature. Yeah, you know, there's always going to be friction. It's inevitable when you have 5 people and you're making art together.
Right.
But you know, it's how you approach it, right? And like, I honestly feel like the sum is greater than, you know, its parts, right? Like, because it was great. Like, everyone knew we're just in it to have fun and make like good music and have a good time.
Exactly.
And it worked out great, man. Like, it was I've had like, I've seen band drama before in like other bands, and in like way back in the day, in like when in my first band, and so I know what it can be like, and I know what a chill band is like too. And this was definitely one of those cool things where all of us got along just great. So it was awesome.
So
Nice.
in your okay,
Ooh, and sorry, I got to tell you this.
Go
So
ahead,
you're
go
asking
ahead.
about funny stories. So in Jam, and I just told Basim this story yesterday. During Jam, Ala was there. Like we all just like we took a break, right? And, it's in the mix, so we just step out and like they're all having a smoke or something. So Ala just like looks at me, and I just like turned towards him because I thought he was going to say something, and without provocation, without for no reason at all, he gives me one tight slap. Okay, just like whack, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, like what happened?
Really?
Yeah, just like one whack, and he's like, now we're metal. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, what? He's like, bro, we're such a boring metal band. We don't do shit. So now we're fucking metal. So he gave me a slap. Okay. Then I'm like, okay,
Like I
fine,
need that meme, like that girl, like what?
Okay. So I was like, okay, fine. It was funny. Okay, because the way he did it and all that. Okay, I was the one getting slapped, but it was still funny. I can accept that.
Why out of everyone you, man?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
No,
like,
I
why
was just
you-
the one to his right, bro. So it was like
Easy.
slapping distance.
Oh my
I waited
God.
1 year, okay, and on his birthday, we were out at like I
Oh,
think
no.
somewhere near JBR or something like that, and
Oh, no.
I told him, bro, just come here 1 second, and he came, and I'm like, bro, just give me your glasses. I want to check him out. I don't want to slap him with his glasses on. Took his glasses and paid him back right there. Okay, like one slap on his birthday.
So considerate, like give me your glasses.
Yeah, dude. Like, so
Oh.
yeah, then after that, like yeah, I mean, and then we hugged.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
It's like one of those funny things I'll always remember from practice.
Oh my God.
So I have a question for you, but I just want to read this comment from you know me saying music is the resonance of soul which vibrates on its own way just to fill you with the right kind of energy and frequency. Exactly, brother. I mean that's
said.
why we're all
Yeah.
musicians. And it's a good sequel that I wanted to segue that I wanted to ask you. What is the equipment that you use? What is your favorite guitar? Like what is your babies basically? When it comes to guitars, you need to say babies.
Oh.
And what is the pedal processors that you use? And what is your favorite ones that you want to get your hands on?
Yeah, man. So I've been using Jackson Warrior. That's the blue the axe-shaped one that I always use. That's the one you put on the poster.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that's
Dimebag
my baby.
looking one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the Jackson Warrior, and that's my main guitar, and it's been my main guitar for like over like 12, 13 years now.
Nice.
So yeah, it's it's got like EMG 81, 85s. It's pimped out for metal.
Yep.
So yeah, I got a Jackson Soloist, and that's my secondary guitar. But like to be honest, I ignore her quite a bit, and I give most of my attention to the first one. I have a Line 6 Helix processor.
Oh, you're a
and
Helix guy. Nice.
yeah,
nice.
yeah. In fact, I got the Helix like really early. I think when it just released back in like 2015 or 2016. I was like one of the first guys in Dubai to get it. So yeah, I love the Helix, dude. It's phenomenal. It's like the best pedal I've had, and I feel like I don't need to upgrade it because like it
Yeah, it
keeps
has
getting like these
everything.
software updates, and yeah, they keep introducing new amps, and the sound is great. Like it's
How
you
much
can do anything on
how
that
much you
Helix.
got it for? Like 5 or 6Ks?
Yeah, back in the like I got it when it just dropped in the
Yeah.
US market, and I got it like imported into Dubai. So I think I blew up like about 6.5K dirhams
Yeah.
on that. So,
Nice.
Yeah. Now the second hand is like around 4.5, 4.85. It's really good because I think Vivian is using it as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Vivian has a Helix. Kareem has a Helix. You know
Kareem
Kareem,
has
yeah?
a Helix. Yep.
Yeah.
Kareem has a Helix. We all
Yeah.
had a shared folder on Google
Yeah.
Drive where we were sharing patches on the Helix and
Yeah.
all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, what you call you know me saying Jackson Warrior is good for jazz. It looks metal.
Yeah, it's a very metal guitar, but I've never tried playing jazz. I can't play jazz. But
So what
yeah.
is the other genres of like rock or metal that you actually like? It's your what is that term? As in like your guilt, whatever, like something.
Guilty pleasure?
Yeah, guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure? Yeah.
What is the other
I like-
genres that you listen to?
Yeah. I actually like classical music. I don't mind like some classical music from time to time. I listen to like stuff like Bruce Hornsby sometimes, dude. Like just like very piano and like old timey rock. That's good too.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
Yeah, I mean, like some chill step from time to time. I don't mind.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it's yeah, dude. But like uh, 80s pop, that's really my guilty pleasure. I think, like, you know, you
Nice.
throw on some George Michael, I'll be dancing.
Oh,
Damn.
and you know me is asking. It's a question I'm asking. Is it good for jazz?
Oh, it's a question. I wouldn't know. I think it's made for rock and metal, so I don't know if it's good for jazz, though.
By the way, guys who are still watching us, thank you very much for tuning in
Yeah.
for this session, and it means the world to us for all the new followers and everything. Thank you very much again.
I know.
If you guys have any question for Ashish, please drop it in the comment section. I'm sure Ashish would be more than happy to answer it. Any music related stuff, any, you know, not personal stuff, so music stuff, music related. So do you have any questions for
Yeah,
Ashish?
I wanted to ask him actually because you know all this, you know, guitars and everything. Like, is there any instrument that you would like to learn like religiously next? Like, is there like any bucket list for you for like, you know, oh, I need to learn this in my life?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm trying to like get better at the keyboard, because that is
nice.
honestly like the most versatile instrument in a way, right? Like, because you can play two voices at the same time, maybe more depending on how skilled you are. But yeah, I mean, like once you can play like a MIDI keyboard, you can literally replicate almost any instrument. So or
Exactly.
any
That
sound you
is
want.
that is so interesting because Prasad has said that. You know, for Lunacyst for Bahrain's
yeah.
band. Then Ian has said that, American band Recoil and Horror. There's so many people who say this. Like whenever I ask musicians this question, it's keyboard
Because
or
I
piano.
think, I mean, Ashish, correct me if I'm wrong. Because all the scales are in. I mean, and not the scales. All the notes are in front of you, so you have a better judgment of where to go and stuff. Am I?
I mean, I guess it's how you envision, like how you practice and like how you feel out the instrument, right? So like for me, it's more about the thing like, okay, I can play the guitar, but if I play the guitar, I'm only limited to like what my guitar can plug into,
Yeah.
like, you know, a processor. So it's got like a
Right.
limited range of sound. But like on a keyboard, it's like unlimited, dude. You can play drums on this, you can play a violin on this, you can do whatever you want on that. So it really opens up that way. And I find like, because I'm a guitarist, I find like learning stuff on the guitar is much easier than learning it on the keyboard. Because in keyboard, it's all about like measuring the distance between the notes and then like playing it. The patterns don't hold the
Yeah.
same. But in the guitar, I just play the same pattern 2 steps down and it's a different scale, right? Like,
Right, exactly.
so,
That's awesome. And Bullet is saying he's saying his guilty pleasure is.
Show me. That's an Indian singer for people who don't know, if there's anyone in the chat who doesn't know. And he's,
Go ahead and check him out.
please don't torture the poor souls.
Man, Bullet's such a beautiful dude.
Man, I
Bullet
can't. We would
has,
love to. Let's meet up with him if
for
we are
sure,
not doing
for sure,
anything
for
next
sure, yeah.
weekend. He's
And
such an amazing
dude,
soul.
such an amazing
So
dude.
hilarious.
Dude, super
He
hilarious.
keeps
like,
me laughing non-stop.
Yeah. Dominus69 is asking you, do you like melodic metalcore?
Ooh.
Melodic metalcore. Haven't heard too much of it, honestly. Like, but yeah, I mean, who's melodic metalcore? Can you give me an
Please,
example?
Madame, is your category.
Well, I'm not too much into melodic metalcore. Like, I'm not too much into, like, I like stuff like Parkway Drive, which is basically metalcore.
Oh.
You know?
Parkway Drive I like Parkway
Fuck yeah.
Drive. They're
Yeah.
good.
I know
Yeah.
why he likes it. I get why
They're
he
melodic.
likes it.
Fuck, if you get why he likes it, why can't you get why I like it?
No, because you're all anyway. You're a different ball game, and you know me as saying that totally depends on the octave, I guess. But I think this is regarding the piano thing, and you know me saying no need to listen to Himesh. Bullet saying hey Himesh was OG back in the day.
Oh my God.
And you know me is asking you, do you like soul beat and stuff?
Soul beat and stuff. I mean, I honestly don't listen to much of that, but I haven't given it a chance.
But actually, I don't even know what is soul beat. What is it? Like, what type of? Is it like chill music or something like this? I mean, tell us about it. You know me? Any few artists you can name in the comment section?
Yeah, even for
That would be-
melodic metalcore. Like, if you have any
I
bands
mean,
that you will...
metalcore. Who is metalcore?
Listen,
Like,
don't fucking say anything. I will throw you out of the window. Don't take a shit on metalcore.
I'm not taking his shit. I'm trying to
Is
say.
it like Bullet from a Valentine and that sort of thing? Are they melodic metalcore? Atreyu.
They are melodic, but they're not metalcore. Maybe their newer stuff is metalcore, but they started like a Metallica type of, like they're
Right.
thrashy. Then they have the pop radio friendly element into it.
right?
Okay.
Right.
But metalcore, it's like, wait, who else is metalcore?
Dude, there are so many bands.
Well, name me one. I'm waiting on
I
one.
already named you one. There's Parkway Drive. There is. Wait, let me see my list. Because like usually my go-to list is like deathcore with like After the Burial and stuff. So metalcore. I want to name good bands.
Okay.
You know.
So
like-
let's get back to Ashish. And Ashish,
Let me see.
I wanted to ask you this question as a musician. Do you see like we're talking band-wise, okay? Do you think that having less members is better, or having more members? More members better? Or do you think that if you even have a lot of members in the band, it should be divided between, like the director cut should be like, the whole responsibility should be like, maximum 3 people? Well, where are you standing on that whole format?
Yeah, man, it's that's a really interesting question, because like I think different bands are structured differently. Ascendant was a full-on democracy, which is why we were so slow, but it worked because the guys were chill. But I think some bands it can't be like that because there's usually a driving force behind the band. Like it's maybe one guy, maybe it's 2 guys, whatever it might be. And it's when Aram bought over Gus G. Over for that guitar clinic in Dubai like a few years ago, we actually had the opportunity to hang out with Gus G, and he's like one of the most accomplished musicians in the world, right? He's played with Ozzy, he's got his own solo thing, and he was telling that since for his solo stuff, he's the guy, and he basically hires session musicians, and they go on tour, but he owns everything. He's the driving force. He does all the work. The other musicians just come and play music. For them, it's just that. But he's doing the marketing, he's doing the sales and all that stuff. So, and he's like, I want to keep it this way. I can't join an equal vote band anymore because it's like having 5 girlfriends but getting down to sex.
Yeah.
So it's like
What an analogy to choose.
I know.
What?
It's like
It
you
works,
already
though.
have 5
Yeah, it
girlfriends.
works. It works, but what a specific and out of the blue analogy,
Yeah.
I would not expect
5
that.
girlfriends, then the 6th one. It's just like in case if you need an extra one, spare.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I think it totally comes down to like that kind of band structure that it is that works for the band, right? Like, I mean, not every band can have like an equal vote simply because not everyone wants to contribute equally. And as long as you're open and upfront about that, I think it's fine.
I mean, that's one thing that a lot of musicians they face. I mean, that's that whole rhythm in Dubai that bands they come together and then they disband, and like there's a lot of ego. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Other than that, what was your like, let's say, top 3 favorite bands of Dubai, man?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I really, I'm not just saying this. I really enjoyed you guys because you had like so much energy and like spunk and like Ziad and all you guys. Dude, we were always at like the music room, hanging out like with each other, always on the side, like grabbing a beer, So it's awesome. I like who are these guys? God damn it, Svengali was good. I enjoyed like Svengali's music. And there was this other band, dude.
I mean, that's metalcore too, like Hatebreed is metalcore.
Viper said coat of arms, and me saying Ronald Isley,
Yeah.
Luther
Vandross.
I'm guessing they're the Soul Beat guys, maybe.
The Soul Beat guys.
Right, okay,
For sure. Thank you very much, me. And me saying, if I come to Dubai, I would really like to jam together. For sure, brother.
Holy
for sure,
shit.
for sure. I mean, Ashish is
Definitely.
not with us. He's in Canada. So he already fled the... So,
sorry. Another band that just
Yeah,
came
he
to
didn't see
mind.
the third one.
Portable Mind.
Portable Mind. Oh. You were here when you saw Portable Mind?
I heard like the first three or 4 song demos and all that back when I was in Dubai.
The EP was only 4 tracks with the intro. That took us like that project was in the works since 2015.
For me, it was. For me, it was so disappointing because I finally got to hear it, and I sat and I'm like, wait, but baby, there's not much of your vocals on it. And he's like, yeah, I'll tell you the story. And I was like, oh god.
I don't know the story.
Oh,
it's we'll explain.
Imagine dealing with that sixth girlfriend, introducing it to the fifth, like to the
Oh.
five girlfriends.
Ahmed, I think you misheard the analogy.
He said something else. He said that you got 5, but you can't sleep with any of them.
Exactly.
It's like having 5 girlfriends and none of the-
Exactly. I'm at the same scenario. I had a 6 member that we had to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, everyone wanted to write. But again, I mean, shit happens for a
But it was
reason.
so disappointing. I mean, the feel of the music is amazing, but I just love his voice, and it's so like
Thank
there
you.
was so much potential of having a lot of vocal, like especially his range of styling, the way he does it, because he can go Oriental as well as he can go with he can scream and go like through a proper Fred Durst on their ass. But
I'm just an old trucker, man. That's it.
you won't shut up. Shut up.
But man, Ashish, again, thank you very much for joining us, man. It's been a while since we,
No.
I
sat
know.
down and had a good music chat.
And I'm glad
because-
that at least through this show, at least I'm
Yeah.
meeting everybody. Like he
Yeah.
tells me Nazin, he was like an awesome dude. Awesome. I'm like, okay, but I didn't get to meet any of them.
No, the thing is, okay, Ashish, I'm telling you this, straight up, no offense. First time I met you, when I saw you on the scene, I was like, what a dick, dude.
Don't say that. Don't say
No, I get that a lot. I don't know why.
So mean.
Sorry
Such a
about
nice
this. I
dude.
know, but once he came, was like, man, I'm like, dude, this guy's just completely different. It just, again, sorry.
Forgive him, just forgive
me,
him.
please.
No,
He's
it's
an
okay. I
idiot.
get that a lot. I think people just see me on stage and they have a different idea of who I am or who I could be. It's just I know a lot of people get turned on. I don't know why though. I'm just having fun on stage, but yeah.
No, man, dude. Sorry if I
I mean,
felt
maybe-
that way.
maybe it's one of those-
You're an amazing dude, man. You're
Yeah.
a legit,
No.
fucking, genuine dude,
Thanks,
man.
dude. No, dude. I mean, as I said, some of the happiest times I had in Dubai was in the music room, hanging out with you guys and hanging out with the crowd there. It was,
Yeah, man.
It's just good times, dude. It was just everyone's out to have fun. Everyone's enjoying a good night of music. It was fun, and I'm sorry I didn't meet you there, Naz. But next time I'm in Dubai, we're definitely hanging out
For
So-
sure.
sure, brother, for
That's
sure.
happening
Yeah,
for sure. Oh my God,
sure.
yes.
And
He's also told me great things about your wife, how sweet and humble soul she is.
Yeah, man, dude.
I really she all the time. Whenever we mention you, he's gonna say his wife is so sweet, so gentle, and I'm like, oh my God, now I want to meet people who I've never seen.
Dude, that's the thing. That's the thing. The music scene is full of idiots, but there is really fucking cool dudes
Yeah.
that I met through my through Z. I met Ashish and these guys through Z.
Oh, nice, okay.
my drummer. But I used to know Puneet back in the days. He was part of another band, and again, it's a lot of rotating band members here in the scene, so we know each other easily. But Ashish was a new guy, and because I knew Allah and I knew Puneet, so I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so it's Allah's band. Then I see Ashish and Yumni and Aram, new guys in the scene. So
Yeah.
it was cool. And Dominant is saying, what's his Instagram? Is over there. Dominant is at Metal Monk Music.
Yeah.
And I want to send him some songs. I want to hear his. Dominance wants to send you some
Ooh.
songs so he can hear your opinion.
Oh,
Good, man.
nice.
Send it over.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why we do these shows, so you can connect with the musician and
Yeah,
talk to them.
exactly.
But other than that, man, how you what is your hobbies other than being a beer dude? What else you do? What is your hobbies?
What?
I know you like nature.
That's not a hobby. That's a full-time job, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Vancouver is great for outdoor stuff. It's great for hiking. So I started doing a lot of that now because you can't do that shit in Dubai, right? So
You will melt.
I started hiking a lot. And I'm actually into stock trading. I actually do that for fun too. I
nice.
do that on the
Nice.
side.
Okay.
I have fun with that. So yeah, and I game a lot, too much maybe. But
Oh, nice.
yeah,
What are your favorite
PC
games
gamer.
then?
I'm a strategy nerd, so I play a lot of strategy games Total War, Warhammer, and I play XCOM and that sort of thing. So yeah, some Battlefield, some first-person shooters, but mostly strategy games.
Oh, that's amazing, man. I mean, we do
Yeah.
talk about music, music and games a lot.
Games and stuff, yeah.
So, Dominant, I'm just putting the link over here. This is the link to his IG. So, and Dominant is, Dominant saying Clash of Clans, Dota, and you know me is saying Dota.
Yeah.
Man, those games.
Oh,
Man.
what games do you guys play? Do you play games?
I
Yeah,
play games,
I
but she
do.
hates me for playing those games. I mean,
Dude, he fucking plays games like as if he's gonna die if he doesn't win. You know? Like he's fucking sitting there, he's like wiping his bald head, and he's just like, I'm like, why are you sweating? Games are supposed to relax you. Like, your BP must be so high right now. Like, he's just raging. I'm like, dude, calm down, please. So
you saw how hectic is the
he
game.
plays
I play
NBA
Rocket League.
and like Rocket League.
Rocket
yeah,
League,
and,
okay,
like,
yeah, I played Rocket League.
Yeah. I hate, dude. The controls of Rocket League are so bullshit. Okay,
It takes a while to get used to that shit.
dude.
Like, it's
Especially
hard.
Ashish, come on. Like you have to give me a little bit of break. Like coming from an NFS background, like when you have
okay.
that like fast drifting controls, and then you go to fucking RL.
Dude, Rocket
Fucking
League.
piece of Ghoda Gadi, like fucking.
I've been playing. I've been playing that game since 2015.
It's so easy to offend
And
you.
dude, I'm on level 1179.
Okay.
So
nice.
I am religiously
Congratulations.
playing, and even Dominant saying no games are supposed to make you feel the emotions you don't
Exactly.
regularly feel. Like,
No, but wait. Do you wait? He regularly feels anger.
I think you can tell from the music, dude.
oh yeah, man, dude, you can't
Yeah.
we can't wait. By the way, soon enough we're gonna be releasing the song, so
Oh, I cannot.
it is actually out of the oven. The video is like in the editing. We're gonna be
Yeah.
releasing. I showed the song to Ashish. Man, it's
How was it when you played it?
Yo, I gotta ask you, like, how do you plan on playing that live?
we're gonna get arrested.
Very good
bro.
question.
We're gonna get arrested
Because of
man.
lyrics.
Yeah, we're gonna get arrested. That's I mean,
Yeah.
Z, if you're
So
in the house,
excited,
please
though.
comment. What is your strategy? Because dude,
I vote for replacing that word with fudge and see how that goes.
Dude, we were thinking like, imagine if they like have to beep it, it'll be constant like just beep sounds.
the thing is,
It would
like,
just sound like Morse code, basically.
Ashish, like the thing is, like, sorry about that. Last year September, we came like AKB was like on a very like we were just taking our time. Everyone was busy with their shit.
Yeah, and all of you guys got married also, so.
Yeah, so Z got in touch with us. He's like, man, you want to write? I was like, yeah, man, I'm so frustrated. He's like, what do you want to write? I was like, the biggest FU ever,
Yeah, it is.
So we wrote
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, man, it's been a fun thing. Like, the song is just full on groove, and
Yeah.
choruses are so overrated. So it doesn't have a chorus at all. It's just back to back anger.
Oh,
Dude, I honestly I heard that and I felt like secondhand cathartic, like just like it felt good to win sort of thing, right? Like,
Exactly.
it gives
And
me that sort of thing.
Dude,
like,
whenever he plays it, like either for like testing the demos or
Yeah.
like seeing everything, I'm like in the background just like going like like I want to break
Riot
stuff, like
music.
like yeah, it feels like riot music. Like I just want to break things like when I listen to it, like it's very high energy powerhouse kind of a song.
Yeah, and you know me saying, have you guys played what is it? Crisis?
Thank you for the-
Crisis, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed and Principle.
Dude, Crisis 1 and 2, revolutionary shit. So, like, those games are still amazing.
Prince of Persia
Assassin's
I've played.
Creed.
Yeah, Prince of Persia.
I played on
Prince of
PS,
Persia
by
is
the
good.
way, PS2
Yeah.
or 4. I don't remember because it was with my brother.
Yeah.
That means eons ago.
Yeah.
I remember, the first old school MS-DOS Prince of Persia at that
Oh.
old. I actually remember playing that game.
MS-DOS.
Yeah, when I was like some 5 or 6 or something like that, and my cousin had like Prince of Persia, that old school like platformer
yeah.
where you like run left
The
to right
A-
and jump over traps. So
The 2D
yeah,
one.
like yeah, dude, like Assassin's Creed, like I think Black Flag was the best, and I played Odyssey recently, and Odyssey is like pretty good. Bit of a grind fest though, but like still pretty good.
Were you into Twitch? Which called Twitcher? Wow, Witcher.
The Witcher, yeah, dude. The Twitcher.
Because the Witcher, I was like,
What?
no, Twitcher. Yeah, which called? Were you into Witcher? The whole series?
Yeah, I played The Witcher parts 2 and 3, and I loved 3. The game is like I think one of the best games ever, just because of the storytelling. There's so many cool
Exactly.
stories, so many
Exactly.
cool quests,
So
characters. You remember that shit, right? That's the best part about that game.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, and-
okay. just for your information, I'm not into open world games. I like watching people playing it. It's like, it's like really awesome. Like, but The Witcher, man, the fucking graphics and the whole storyline, it was so good. But again, apparently this the whole series is better than the game. Apparently.
Dude, that's what I was about to say. I was waiting for the thing to like Ashish to start. Dude, the Netflix series is it's
Really?
amazing. Why do you think I bought the books to read?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I literally
And the books are great.
Dude, I went and bought the books just because the series are awesome, and I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna nerd out on this, you know? Like it's so beautiful, and the whole like the realm and creatures and everything. It's so man, it's so well done.
Dude, and what I really love about the world in The Witcher is it's not like one of those fantasy tropes. Where like,
Exactly.
there are so many races and they're just like, here there's like interspecies racism. Like the ugly
Exactly.
shit you might actually see in like if it was real, right?
Exactly.
Like, it's stuff like that which is like it's got like a dark edge to it. And
I was about to say that. There's such a
Yeah.
dark element
Yeah.
to it. Like you'll literally be like, holy shit, you feel bad for characters, you know?
And you know me saying you guys need to try playing Control and Quantum Break.
Ooh. Are these PC or like, can we try?
I think both are on PC and Control's even on like the VR. Like
nice,
I've got
nice.
it on the Oculus, so it's not
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Oh, you
Okay.
have that. Yeah.
How is the experience?
Yeah,
like,
it's-
I always get curious to ask people who have got into VR, like, how do you find it?
Dude, so I end up using it a lot less than I thought I would. Only because like the
Really?
disadvantage with VR is you still get eye fatigue after you play for quite a while.
Oh,
So
I would
I
imagine,
put it
yeah.
on like after an hour, you're just like, I need a break. Like it's like it's that sort of thing because it's literally a TV screen in front of your eyeballs, right? And it's So I mean, they need to do something about that. But like, it's amazing. Like you can't match VR for immersion. I think you can't like a racing game if you played in VR. You can't go back to like a 2D screen ever again because it just doesn't feel the same anymore.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And by the way,
it's
Dominant
That's
sent you
interesting.
the stuff, yeah?
awesome, Dominant.
Yeah.
I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, we will check it out for sure, Dominant. Don't worry, man. I mean, it's just like, hectic, busy days.
Yeah. Speaking of a game that carries you away, you're talking about The Witcher, but have you guys played Red Dead Redemption?
Again,
Well-
another open world game.
I never got a chance
Yeah,
to
it's
get
open
into
world,
that.
yeah.
Never got a
Dude,
chance.
my friend called me and was like, man, Batman, which Batman was the open world, the latest one? Arkham Knight?
Yeah, I haven't played that series of games, but yeah. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Oh, we have a new
new
follower
follower.
called Zenon1245. Thank you very much for the follow.
I
Thank
hope
you.
you're not butchering your name, but thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the
Thank you.
channel. We're just interviewing our guest here. Actually, not
Yeah.
an interview, it's just a conversation.
Welcome to Convos and Chill
But yeah.
Dirty Talk Sessions. I'm your host, Dirty, and this is my co-host and my wife. She's a Phoenix.
Hi.
And this is our great friend and good friend from the Dubai music scene. His name is Ashish Shetty, and he's a musician. He's a
Shetty.
guitarist. Shetty, sorry.
I'll give you one.
Ashish Shetty, and he's a guitarist in a band called Ascendant, and he has his own side trance project called Metal Monk. So
Yes.
please check him out. And again, thank you very much. And tell us how you found about the channel.
Yeah, we would love to know, actually.
Yeah, we would like to know like where you guys from, find us. And dude, Red Dead. Again, dude, I was saying Batman. Bullet is saying Batman is your friend. I wish. Dude, that Batman game, I kept calling my friend, where do I need to go? I don't understand anything of the game. Like, it's too much going on for me.
That's why I like, games that are, for example, racing or like, Tekken and shit. Like, it's not
By
too
the way,
much.
she beats my ass in MKX, so...
But
Oh,
Ziad, he beats my ass at, like literally, I tried so many times, I can't win. I really can't win.
Oh,
You
man.
guys, next time I'm in Dubai, we need to have a Mortal Kombat night then.
For
Oh,
sure, for
Lord,
sure.
I think we're gonna get, like...
Obliterated, demolished.
Dude,
No, dude, I think after a few drinks, we'll all get demolished. Let's see how that
True.
goes.
Ashish, like... Because Z is like just button smashing and
Yeah, he's just like, I'm like, why? Just like,
I'm like-
he's just doing that.
yeah, and Phoenix was telling him like wait,
Like,
and
give me
there
a
is
chance, like breathe, like
there is those you can there is those objects you can pick up
yeah,
in the
you
game,
can just pick up and smash.
and
yeah.
he says
Right.
okay, I'll wait. Then he pressed R1 or L1, he picks up a rod, bam, in her face.
Oh my god, the kills that he's done, like literally the knockouts are insane. Insane.
Yeah. I mean,
But
that
it's fun
game,
gaming with
MKX,
Z.
it's crazy how gory that game is. It's amazing. They just take it to the next level every time.
Have
Exactly.
you gotten the chance to play MK11?
Yeah, I have. My brother's got he's got the MK11 on the PS5.
Oh,
and,
nice.
So
It
we
is
play that from
nice.
time to time. I mean, not that often, but like I play. I've been playing Mortal Kombat since MK1.
Oh,
I'm that
okay.
old.
Nice,
So,
nice,
you know,
nice.
Yeah.
So, did you get a PS5 or still waiting?
No, dude, I'm a PC gamer elitist. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
Steam
all about the
guy.
PC gaming. My brother has a PS5, so when I go down to when I want to mingle with the peasants, I go there. So.
Meet with the
No, I'm just kidding.
peasants.
That's that PC gamer elitism I'm talking about. So.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
PC is better, and you have a lot of other options. Even you can play the old school games and all the old games from PS2 and all these things. But oh, Nox is in the house. What's up,
hi,
Nox?
Nox. How
Oh, he
are
redeemed
you?
hydrate, so drink
Oh,
water.
okay.
What's up, Nox?
Thank you for that. Actually,
PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
Baby. I heard PC gaming, and naturally I show up. Oh, Nox, thank you very much for joining us. This is our good friend Ashish. He's a Dubai musician as well. He's a guitarist for Ascendant, and he has his own project, Metal Monk. Please give him a
And Nox
shout
is
out
actually
and
a
follow.
fellow streamer who has helped us so much. Like literally, we owe this guy a lot. Like
We owe this community a
all
lot.
community. Yeah, I was about to say all. Like I was gonna name all of them, like DJ and like
exactly. And
all
because of
them.
Nox, we met like newcomers such as me, Dominant, and a
so
lot
many
of cool
people
dudes,
we
man.
got to know. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, you won't
Nice.
believe it,
That's
Ashish.
nuts.
Ashish, it's like almost 3 months we are on Twitch, man. This place is a freaking blessing in disguise. Like, literally you can find gold, you can find people that they're actually like super fucking like, helpful, and they actually genuinely dope, real good people.
Yeah, like we met, like for example, I am Bullet, that's there in the chats. Like we met him on another streamer called DJ Zax, and since then, like literally, like I cannot feel like as if he's not family. Like it just feels so familiar to be with them.
Yeah.
Like it's an amazing.
But
like,
we
place to
owe
start.
everyone a big ass fucking thank you. And
If you
again,
ever
thank
want to
very much.
consider like joining, please do. Like we're just ambassadors of Twitch by
we're
now.
just bringing
we just tell
everyone-
everybody who's coming, please join Twitch, please.
Twitch, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great, dude. And like, it's so awesome that you have this platform and this program on this thing. And like,
Thank you, man.
honestly, dude, you're like the voice of like the Dubai metal scene, right? Like of the Dubai music scene, even.
Thank
like,
you, thank
it's
you.
Aw,
it's
thank
great what
you.
you're doing, dude. Like and yeah, honestly, again, thanks for having me because it's
Oh,
just
man.
awesome talking to you guys.
Don't mention
no,
as
don't
I
say
told
that.
you, don't be formal with me, and we are not formal.
It's not formal.
Exactly. Only the person who has the right to be formal and free ticket is this guy.
Yeah.
It's him, yeah.
Yeah.
Arbab.
Yeah.
Arbab.
Yeah, boss.
Exactly.
Dude, what is your favorite foods, man?
Foods, oh man. Okay, so Indo-Chinese is number one.
Oh,
First and always.
Ooh, hit the spot.
I mean, like,
Fuck.
fried rice and chili chicken, man. That's like peak comfort food for me right there.
For me,
I think
like,
number 2 would be Thai. Yeah, Thai. I like Thai a lot. And 3, I guess, would be like barbecue style stuff, like steaks and burgers and that sort of thing.
So you're not into your Indian cuisine thing.
What do you mean your Indian
dude,
cuisine?
I mean, Indian cuisine is like I don't think you should put your own cuisine in like the top 3 because you're just like going to be biased towards it anyway. Like
Okay.
I
I
always
get
like
it.
go out for others. So yeah.
True.
And me. Okay, there's a couple of comments we missed out. PC Master naturally, and me saying it all depends on the way we treat others and ourselves. You guys are nice people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That
Thank
is so
you,
sweet,
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
that
Bullets,
is really sweet.
thank you very much, me. And we met you guys through this channel, and it's always a pleasure, and we'll never forget you guys. And Bullet is saying the beer is. The beer is kicking in. Yalla, get another can. Does he know Hindi as well? The Dominant is asking, do you know Hindi?
No, I don't know Hindi. I'm actually from the south of the country, so I can't speak Hindi.
All right.
Well, I mean, people from the south can, but I haven't learned the language. I can understand Hindi, and my wife speaks Hindi because she's from the north. But
nice,
I don't know
nice.
Hindi.
Oh, Okay.
Oh man, so Indo-Chinese, you can connect to him.
Dude,
Yeah.
give me a plate of Hakka noodles. I'll be like, fuck off, leave me alone. This is mine, you know?
Dude, and that's the thing. Like in Vancouver, we don't have good Indo-Chinese options.
What?
It's like we have like a couple, but they suck. And like Toronto is so much better, but that's something I really, really miss. So I end up like cooking it myself because like what I cook is better than what they have elsewhere.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
that's something. Dubai was great for Indo-Chinese food. They have so many good places.
Yes, for sure. Like, exactly.
Yeah, everyone is going, bro, Hakka noodles.
Dude, bro face, man.
Dude,
That
see?
is like, seriously, Hakka
Dude,
noodles is shit.
she was telling me that day, like, man, I'm craving Indo-Chinese. I'm like, I know a proper spot in Karama.
And that is like so close to my house where I used to live before, way before when I was schooling. And
So I take her to one of these 24/7, South Indian joints,
Yeah.
and they have the Indo-Chinese menu. And she just orders like
Szechuan, I think.
Yeah, she orders Szechuan chicken noodles, and she's just having an orgasm.
Yeah.
Such a well described sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hakka
I mean-
noodles is, dude, it's amazing, man. Hakka
Yeah.
noodles, like, but do you miss like the Dubai food over there, like those shawarma stuff?
Or like Oman chip sandwich.
Yeah. Classic, right? Classic. Yeah, man.
Oh,
I mean, that's
God.
something Sue and I keep talking about. We really miss Dubai for the food scene,
Aw.
the restaurants, and like just like the shawarmas. And dude,
Yeah.
in Fish Roundabout, there's a place over there which gives like, according to me, the best shawarmas in Dubai. Okay, so like I know
Do
that's
you
like
know
a
the
small
place?
hotel, right? By
Is
Fish
it
Roundabout.
is it next to Melody House?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think I know.
Okay, we're
Yeah, it's
going
like,
there.
There is no
Whenever-
parking. That's the problem.
That's the thing. That's the
we,
problem.
we can park
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah.
We can walk towards
Yeah.
it. I mean, if you go at the nighttime, they will fucking burn like vampires.
Yeah, man, dude. I know. I mean, that's the thing, and we are thinking as well. If we move from here, we're gonna be missing this.
Well,
because-
at least like we can cook. Like you cook, I cook, so like
Yeah.
we can make it or
Yeah.
replicate it if you don't find a place.
And
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, over here it's great for like Asian food. You get like a lot of doner options and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
shawarmas and all
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
here. Yeah, but it's and good Thai food is great, and Cambodian and all that stuff is there. But like, yeah, it's not not that much Indo-Chinese, so that's why I
Yeah.
suffer a bit.
Dominant saying is better than orgasm. You actually made it look less fun. And Bullet's like,
Oh,
bruh.
God.
Sam is in
It's
the
less
house.
fun because you haven't seen me eat it.
Yeah. Sam is in the house. She's saying, I'm here. What are we fighting about? We're fighting
Oh,
about
hi,
Hakka
Sam.
noodles.
Oh my God, it's so long. Sam has been on
Yeah,
the
it's
stream.
been a while. It's been a while.
How's everything going? Like school and everything. She's a teacher, by the way, here in
Sam,
Dubai.
welcome to the show again. This is our good friend Ashish. He's a guitarist from a band called Ascendant, and he has his own side project, a side trance project called Metal Monk. So we're just hanging out with him. Wow, there is a big ass comment.
Who commented that?
Wait a second, I'm trying to find it. And me saying on a strange.
Strange Love.
Read it.
We love them, we hate them, and we can't picture our our lives without them. While some of us may already think it's so obnoxious, the feeling we are about to meet are exceptional. What? How long do you want to live
Before
you know you're inside with no way out? All we need a second chance to be someone's first choice. It's all about the important things. Lines by me, I guess it makes sense. What was this referring to, though?
Yeah, what is-
like? Did we say something deep? Like I forgot.
Again, it's
I
you know
forgot. Like
you know me.
gets
all,
has a lot of philosophical, things to say.
Yeah.
As Bull said, I want some too.
Yeah. And Sam is saying, don't worry, guys, the world has better food. Wow. Sam the warrior is here. Adil, what's up? Thank you very much for joining us. Saying mukbang and chill
Adil.
soon. I don't like ASMRs.
I mean, I don't mind as far as it's like the respectable Korean style. It's not that American bullshit
Yeah.
stuff the food in your face kind. Like, I can't handle that.
Sam is saying, is this a song? No. It's his project, Psy Trance
Adil.
Music.
How are you?
It's called Metal Monk. Check it out for sure. Just me saying just out of the blue. Dominant is saying, replying to me, chill out, chill, put the books to. And Adil is saying, howdy, man. Thanks a lot for joining us. Me is
Yeah.
like the world has great food. Exactly, man. You're being like he's putting philosophy into food. Oh, such a deep dude, man.
I was like, who's this who's he referring? Did we miss something? But wait, Ashish, I have a question for you. For example, now music is an art form that you have like you can say mastered. So. Like, is there any form of art that you would like to maybe dabble in and like get a little bit of familiarization with in future?
Yeah, I'm into video editing now because I'm basically a one-man show for Metal Monk. I make my own videos. I get like download that and I try to get into like video editing. I'm very basic at it, but and I used to draw as a kid, so I'm like, I enjoy the visual arts as well. So like, I think like I'd like to get into like painting or like something like digital art. And that's actually pretty cool because in that VR headset, they actually have like 3D painting apps, so you can literally paint in 3D too. So
wow, that is so
pretty
cool.
So yeah, I want to get into that, but right now time's a little tight, but maybe someday.
So Ashish, it's a good segue. If I wanted to show one of your Metal Monks track. Which
please.
one do you want us to play?
I haven't listened to this, so this will be like live for
me. Cool. Go for In Your Mind.
Okay, we're gonna be we're gonna be showing one of his songs, Metal Monk. This one called In Your Mind. So you guys listen to it, and we're gonna come back to you guys.
Dropping out. The same sort of feeling you have as if you were settling down into an extremely comfortable bed. You just get as heavy as possible and let yourself go. And you wait a moment to let it stay there. The state of meditation.
Damn.
Yo, Ashish, man.
Yeah.
Can't manage work like this.
Short and sweet.
How was that, man? How you guys feel about that, man? That shit was dope. That was really good, man. I like. I'm sure it's like stock footage, yeah. But it was great choice, man. Great freaking choice.
I mean, even the compilation of everything along with the music and the pinch harmonics.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yep.
So good.
And you know,
so
you're
good.
saying nice progressive track, and everyone is just like dope. Z is saying dopey stuff. Z, so you're lurking.
Yeah.
And Bullet saying this was some psychedelic shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went back. He's saying he went back to Goa rave party.
Exactly, with a metal guitar on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us like what was the whole idea behind the music video, and what is trying to portray?
Yeah, because there's a lot of
man.
imagery and symbolism and
Yep.
stuff. Like I saw a lot of, I was like, wow, this is powerful.
Yeah, I mean, so when I got into when I thought I'll do something different, I didn't want to be boxed in. Yeah, I'm gonna add like psytrance. Yeah, I'm gonna add metal.
Mm-hmm.
I love synthwave too. So like I love those 80s style synths. So for this track, like I wanted it like a very short song. I wanted it less than 3 minutes because like the previous one was like some 7 minutes, and I don't know if people have time to like listen to a 7-minute song like multiple times, right? Like I mean, like I was like I just want to like throw out like a short song, short and sweet. There's no time for fluffer. There's no time for fills. It's just to the point, and this is the idea of the song. And the song is in your mind, because literally how you approach to life and almost everything is just literally in your mind, right? Like there's just like raw data out there,
Exactly.
and how you perceive it depends on how you approach it. So
Right.
so it's just that one phrase in your mind, because what it's trying to say is that everything that you're perceiving is literally just in your mind, and it's how you approach it that makes all the difference. So
Wow.
that's what it's about.
That is some deep shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the whole stock footage really puts that thing well together as well.
Yeah,
like, it's like a
exactly.
very
It's well tied together, even though
Exactly,
there's
yeah.
like parts of like different worlds and cultures and
different
everything.
messages, but at the
Yeah.
end it's just like
I don't know why it makes sense, even with the chanting that was happening.
Yeah.
Like it was so it was melding very well, or like
like for me it really like chants out like unity.
yeah.
Like I really get that whole unity message out of it. And
Yeah, man, and that's the thing, dude. Like in my music, I want it to be there's enough dark stuff. Like I'm the melodic type. I actually like the upbeat, positive message in the song sort of thing. So it's about that. So there's a dark section in the thing where you see like that violence and people throwing like riots and that sort of thing. But it resolves into like something like upbeat and happier. So it ends on that more positive note. So
and
it is about
even You Know Me is saying is a totally psychedelic shit. It shows in search of peace I need to travel, and inward
I guess.
I guess.
Inward, I guess.
And You Know Me saying again, it depends on the perspective. Deep shit, man. Keep up the good work, man.
Yeah,
And
so
Dominant
true.
saying dark stuff, drugs, murder, sex, death, kill.
Which song were you listening to?
That's a lot of metalcore, Dominant.
Yeah.
So, what do you think we go listen to a Ascendant song? I'm choosing Walls Between Us. Which one you like? I want to
Ask
play an
him,
official.
ask
okay,
him.
tell me which song you want me to play.
It's if you don't mind, how about we throw on Tears of His Majesty?
Wait,
It has
Tears
of His Majesty.
Yeah, Tears of His Majesty.
of His. Okay. There
think
is a
there should
live
be a-
one from. Is that the one? Like the official music video? Yeah.
Yeah, the official music video. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna be listening to an Ascendant. This is his band. So we're gonna be listening to one of their tracks. So we're gonna give it a listen, and we're gonna come back to you guys shortly.
Love the logo.
Yep. Yo, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was that good stuff,
so
man?
Good.
What was those
so
good stuff?
Now you know what I mean by the
Dude,
solos?
Dude, a
Now you
lot
know?
of dude, you know me has just been spamming the thing. Is like, man, I will read the things like nice vocals. The vibrato is really good, and the growling is really awesome. It's like nice licks. The drummer is just killing the beats. Nice power chords, bro, and it's just giving a bunch of devil horns. Is like then he's saying, "I miss my old days." Awesome lead, and Vivian is in the house. What's up, bro?
Hey, Vivian.
Hi, Vivian.
Viv, what's
How
up,
are
man?
you?
Thank you
Welcome
very
to the
much for
stream.
dropping by, man. He's saying when we will see an Ascendant reunion
Oh,
show.
Please, please.
Yeah, that's it's we've been talking about like making new material, so like who knows, maybe it'll happen. It actually could happen. Let's see.
Hopefully, man.
Miss you, bro.
Hopefully. He's
That would
saying
be
miss
so
you,
cool.
dude, man. We miss you too as well. Vivian has become like, he became a cycler dude now. He's just like cycling and shit, and
Like you
I saw
know,
his Insta story.
yeah.
like whenever I like again listening to it, it's such a like it reminds me of so much of like God of Violence album of Creator. Like it reminds me of Totalitarian Terror and like like Satan is Real. Like that feel. Like the way the guitars are tuned and the way the whole, even the snare and everything. Like the it's just it's all so thrashy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song is intense.
Yeah.
I just want to mention something, then we're gonna get to you so you can explain about the song.
But still, my favorite is Fog of War. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yumni, what's up, brother? He's our newest follower. Thank you very much for the follow, Yumni. Yumni is the vocalist. Thank you very much for tuning in, Yumni.
What's
It's
up?
been a while, man. Zia is saying, what do you mean that feel Satan is real? Oh, yeah.
I meant the song.
You open a can of
Z,
worms.
come on, please. Oh, I mean, if he was at the house now, he would
Yeah.
go on a rant.
So, Ashish, tell us about the song and the music video, because this is shot in music
Yeah.
room, so good old
Yes.
days.
Was that
man.
music room?
Yeah, that's
Holy
That is the
shit.
music room.
Yeah.
I kind of picked that song because you can kind of get to see like what the band was like live.
Exactly.
Obviously
Yeah.
that it did.
Yeah.
But funny story, Tears of His Majesty was actually one of the first songs we wrote as a band, Ascendant.
Nice.
Okay, and we literally like belted out that song like in a few hours or something like that. Came up with a riff. We even came up with like that dual solo, and like it happened
Wow.
so fast. It's incredible how fast it happened. So, and it's a really it's like a fantastical story. Yumni and Puneet came up with the lyrics for it. It's about. It's a Bollywood. Well, no, I'm just joking. It's not a Bollywood love story, but
I was like, what?
basically no. It's actually about. It's like the devil's child and an angel's child fall in love, and so there's a massive war between heaven and earth to like separate them. I mean, heaven and hell to like separate them. So it's
Wow.
like one fantasy story which is like epic. So we were like, it's out there. It's an amazing story.
Yeah,
really,
that's
really
why I
cool,
told
yeah.
you that the lyrics that they've like
Yeah.
the effort they've put into it, like literally when you listen to each of their songs, each of them have a story to tell, and each
Exactly,
of
yeah.
them will make you literally like think. So that's what I like about
And
that.
you know me saying, I want to send my own vocals to you, epic roast, epic one. So yeah, for sure. Contact Ashish and I, like
Yeah, we'll do
see
that.
what you can do, together. And you like collaborating with people, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. man.
So that's good.
That's
That's
what makes
good.
music fun, right? So,
Yeah, it's all good. And again, man, we just want to like give you a big shout out. Thank you very much for actually dedicating time to join us for this session.
know.
Ashish, it's been a while that
Thanks
we
for
met.
having me, guys.
Oh man, don't mention it. Don't
No,
mention
I
it.
mean it's sad that I'm meeting all of you awesome souls through the
Yeah.
virtual platform. Like I wish I could meet you in person and actually like spend some time and get to know you instead of like on a monitor.
Yeah.
Like I wish I had come in this idiot's life before, but yeah.
And again, man, thank you very much for joining us for this session. And like for the final words, where they can find Metal Monk or Ascendant and all the platforms, just go ahead and just tell them.
Yeah, I mean, like you'll find us on YouTube and Spotify. There's another band called Ascendant, and they play like ambient stuff. So look for the metal version of it. So yeah,
Right,
I
the
mean,
buy one.
No,
Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
when I was searching for them today, they come up easily.
Yeah.
I mean, the logo itself is screaming like metal, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and shout out to Ala, the guitarist in Ascendant. He came up with the artwork and the logo.
Wow,
and
no
we wanted it to
way.
not look like a standard metal logo, right? Like 'cause
Right.
there's a type of a metal logo, but this one is just like different. So
can
Yeah.
can
Ala
you
did-
show your T-shirt, like your shirt?
yeah, man,
Yeah, this is Ascendant's merch.
that's
That is sick.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling,
Yeah.
like, if there is merch available, I would love to buy
Yeah.
some. You know?
And Vivian is saying let's also do a Descendant reunion.
Yo, so Vivian actually, like after I left to Canada, we had like a big show at like a Lebanese metal festival, and Ascendant was
Oh.
called, and I couldn't join, and even Puneet couldn't join because I think he was in Spain. So Vivian actually took over guitar duties and represented Ascendant at that show.
Oh, nice,
And,
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you should have called them Descendant back then, like but
Descendant.
this opportunity.
And Dominant is saying, I can be a metal vocalist that's screaming on even sorry, vocalist
Even
that's
though I'm
screaming.
16, my voice dry.
Oh, okay. He's saying his voice is
All
dry.
right, okay.
And you know me is saying, respect, guys, respect. Keep up the good work, and may you get the paramount of success. Thank you very
that
much,
is
man.
so sweet.
Thank you very much.
for
Thank
putting
you,
out all
thank
the positive energy towards this amazing
Yeah,
guy.
man. Thank you very
he
much.
deserves it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ashish, again, thank you very much for joining us for this session, man. It means the world to us. And hopefully this
I
is not the
know.
last one. Whenever you drop a new music video, just, I am lurking, so I'm going to be posting it. And this channel is always open to you, so you can, hop in anytime you want. We can talk about anything. We can talk about food, games, and any other things that you want.
Yeah.
So-
and
Yeah, man, it's
it was really
like,
nice meeting you, and like at least in this form, and
yeah.
I mean, it's just an honor that I get to meet amazing people who are, artistic, creative, and who have done so much, either musically or in their field, So,
Yeah.
like, I mean, thank you so much for involving me in
Oh.
this thing. I mean, without him agreeing to it, I wouldn't have been able to, even have a talk with people I like. So,
No,
Yeah.
you guys make a great team, and honestly, it's an honor and a pleasure to
thank
be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh.
It's dude, it's like I had like some of the happiest days of my life in Dubai, right? Like, and in the music room with you guys, and it's so awesome
Same
to like
here,
spend
man.
time with
Same
you guys
here.
and like
Aw.
walk down memory road. So,
Yeah.
and like I can't wait to visit Dubai again and hang out with you guys.
Please,
So
Yes,
it'll be
please,
awesome.
please, let us know
Yeah.
once you're in Dubai.
for sure.
And Vivian
Yeah.
is saying
We'll go for some hakka noodles and fried
yeah,
rice.
for sure.
Oh,
For sure, we're
for
gonna
sure.
do Akun.
Followed by
Done.
some Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Vivian is saying your chops were truly missed. I just had the long hair.
Rub it in.
Sahel Raj is in the house. What's up, man, dude? We've been here since like almost 2 hours. Oh man, dude, sorry. We're gonna be closing off the session in a bit, man. And you know me saying
but you can join us again on Tuesday at the same time,
Tuesday.
9 p.m.
We
TXP.
have
Yeah.
another guest on board. And we're gonna be talking to another artist, and you know me saying we will make a great duo. I know these two make a great duo. You know me saying you will be waiting for you too. Dominant saying I know, right? These two make a great duo. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's
Dominant.
saying, oh, right, okay.
And Dominant saying they were made for each other. Oh,
Oh, that is so sweet.
thank you, Dominant.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Vivian is saying please come back.
We just tolerate each other, okay?
For sure, Vivian.
Vivian is saying please come back and bring your stamp collection.
Oh. Wait,
Twinkling.
you collect stamps?
Ask him about it separately. Probably not the best place to be talking about this on the.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought my innocent brain, because my dad collects stamps, so like I got really excited
no,
because I used to do that as a
No.
kid. So okay.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Ashish, again, thank you very much. And
Cheers,
thank you
dude.
very much to the viewers that they actually, stick around with us. And again, thank you very much. A major shout out to everyone in the comment section and to our new
Exactly.
followers. Thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you so much, everybody. Like I
Just-
really had fun. You know,
Yeah.
we got to listen
And
to some awesome music.
Exactly.
got to hang out
For
with awesome
sure,
souls.
give Ashish Projects a follow at Ascendant. Okay, where they can find Ascendant on IG is Ascendant.
Yeah,
Band?
we're on YouTube. And we have a Facebook page, so like get on either of those and you'll probably get like all
Yeah.
the updates. And
So-
like as I said, we're still in the works, but things move slowly with Ascendant because everyone's got their own life and we're all in different countries. But I hope to put out some new material soon.
Yeah.
Sure. So you can follow him on Metal Monk Music as well for his psytrance projects. And again, you guys can follow us at Convos and Chill on IG and Facebook, and you guys can get the direct links from the channel page on the About page on Twitch, so you can get to the YouTube. And you guys can just write linktree.com/Convos and Chill. You guys can get all the comments, and you guys can follow She's a Phoenix if you want any tattoo designs or anything. Give her a follow at She's a Phoenix on IG. So again, Dominant is saying you all don't get half of the time I wanted to say because of my typos. Oh,
that's okay.
no,
I mean, I'm the queen of typos.
Yeah.
Like literally, like sometimes
And-
I type, he's like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
And goldfish memory. So we're gonna see which person we can rate. By the way, Ashish, stay with us after we go offline. So I'm just gonna check who we can rate.
I
Who
hope
is
it's DJ or
on.
someone at least. Net Ninja is awesome. Oh, even Adil is.
Yeah, Adil is playing Valorant. So if you guys like Valorant and these type of games, so we're gonna be rating him. So like in 10 seconds. So again, Ashish, thank you very much for joining us, and the viewers, thank you very much. It means the world to us that you guys
really
dedicate
appreciate
time
you
to
guys.
chill with us. And Ashish, we're gonna see you on the flip side. Hopefully soon you come back to Dubai and we'll see you, man.
Yeah, dude. Cheers,
Cheers,
man.
brother. Take
Thank you
care
so
and
much,
have a
man.
good time.
Thank you,
And we see you
thank you.
guys on Tuesday, 9 p.m.
Bye.
Cheers.